The silence in the penthouse was a tapestry of luxury and discipline, a stark contrast to the controlled chaos Liu Qijin orchestrated daily. Here, beneath the glass ceiling that mirrored the city's gray sky, she was simply Mom. But beyond that bubble of affection existed the boss, the mind behind Knight's Yes, an organization as discreet as it was relentless, whose operations ensured that justice, often blind, found its way. Her children, Kwai Kwai and Kuki, were the only audience for whom she allowed the iron mask to dissolve. They were too young to grasp the complexity of her life, yet old enough to understand the code of silence that protected her. "The company is running smoothly now," she murmured, more to herself than to the children, as she adjusted Kuki's collar. "Now, besides a few key members, no one knows we are the organization. Don't tell anyone my identity, okay?" Kwai Kwai, the elder and the more astute, nodded, her large, dark eyes fixed on her mother. The promise was a shared secret, a bond of complicity that made Liu Qijin smile. The past was a long shadow, cast by 5 years of self-imposed exile. She had fled, taking with her the secret of her motherhood and the pain of a betrayal she still couldn't name. Now she was back, not to seek revenge, but to secure a safe future for her children. "What about the dad the kids want so much?" Kwai Kwai asked, the innocence of the question cutting the tension like a knife. Liu Qijin felt her jaw muscle tighten. "Dad. They only need me as their mom." The answer was a mantra, a defense against vulnerability. She knelt, pulling both of them close. "Sure. Our mission is to find Dad without drawing attention." Kwai Kwai understood. The mission, she knew, was a fantasy the children had created to fill the void. But deep down, it was also her own ghost. The father of her children was a hazy figure, a man she had loved and who, for reasons she was still trying to unravel, had become the cause of her escape. The art exhibition was an attempt at normalcy, a disguise for the real hunt. "I heard there's an exhibition today. Lots of big shots will be there. Maybe Dad will be among them," Kwai Kwai whispered, her eyes sparkling with the thrill of adventure. Liu Qijin smiled, a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. "You little rascal. Where are you taking your siblings?" The exhibition was a sea of polished faces and forced smiles. Liu Qijin, dressed with a subtle elegance that belied her true fortune, tried to blend in. That's when a voice, rough and familiar, reached her. "Hey. You always working, huh?" It was Grandma Li, the matriarch of the Li family, a woman of strong hunches and even stronger impulses. She approached, her eagle eyes fixed on the children. "We're going to an art exhibition. Even with you here. I'll tell you, I dream of having a granddaughter or grandson," Grandma Li rambled, unaware she was just feet away from her wish. Kuki, the more sociable of the twins, bumped into Grandma Li. "Excuse me, Grandma," he said, with a politeness that melted the old woman's heart. "Oh. How polite, dear child. It's all right, Grandma," she replied, but her eyes didn't stray. There was something in those features, the curve of the nose, the shape of the eyes. "Song," Grandma Li called to her son, Li Song, who was a few steps away, immersed in a business conversation. "Look at that adorable child. When are you going to give me such a cute granddaughter?" Li Song, the president of the Li Group, was the personification of arrogance and success. Tall, broad-shouldered, with a gaze that assessed the world in terms of profit and loss. He was the antithesis of delicacy. He barely glanced at the child. Liu Qijin, sensing imminent danger, grabbed Kuki's hand. "Mommy came to get me. I have to go now." "Bye, Grandma." "Hey." Grandma Li tried to stop her, but Liu Qijin was already moving away, urgency in her steps. "No, Song." Grandma Li grabbed her son's arm, her voice low and tense. "That child who just passed. Did you see her? Her eyes and nose. Exactly like yours when you were little. Could she be your daughter?" Li Song rolled his eyes, a gesture of impatience his mother knew well. "Mom, you're obsessed with grandkids. I don't even have a girlfriend. How could I have children?" But the seed of doubt had been planted. Grandma Li, with her matriarch's intuition, couldn't ignore the coincidence. Meanwhile, Liu Qijin, already in the parking lot, felt the weight of the past materialize. She was about to get into the car when a scream cut through the air. A woman, pale and staggering, collapsed near a luxury car. "She's been poisoned, she won't last long," Liu Qijin assessed the situation with the coolness of an emergency doctor. Chaos erupted. The woman, in her last conscious moments, grabbed Liu Qijin's arm. "Help me." Liu Qijin, the boss of Knights Yes, couldn't ignore a plea for help. She acted quickly, applying an improvised antidote she carried with her. Far away, Li Song, urged by his mother, was already on his way to the hospital. "It's impossible. It can't be such a coincidence. What if it is?" Grandma Li was euphoric. "Let's go to the hospital right now for a paternity test. It could be, right? I might have a granddaughter." Li Song sighed, reason battling emotion. "Mom, you're at that age and still acting impulsively." "Even if we're wrong," Grandma Li retorted, determination in her eyes, "we won't lose anything. Let's go to the hospital, quickly." Fate, like a cruel novelist, was weaving its threads. The reunion had been orchestrated, and the truth, no matter how hard Liu Qijin tried to hide it, was about to surface. Liu Qijin's absence from the hotel suite was the green light the little spies were waiting for. Mommy went to work. Should we take advantage and go look for Dad? That's right, Kwai Kwai whispered, her eyes shining with the excitement of the hunt. "I think this guy is our dad. Look, he looks a lot like me." Kuki pointed to a photo of Li Song in a business magazine. "He really does look like him, and he looks more like Kuki," Kwai Kwai agreed. Uncle Gao, the boss's loyal bodyguard and handyman, was the only barrier between them and adventure. Hey, you can't go anywhere," Mommy said. "You have to stay at the hotel." The children's cunning, however, was legendary. "Oh, Uncle Gao, my tummy hurts." "Must be hungry," Kuki whined, hand on his stomach. Uncle Gao, distracted, didn't notice the plan. "What is it? Didn't you eat enough this morning?" In the blink of an eye, the children ran off, leaving Uncle Gao behind. "We're screwed. How am I going to explain this to the boss?" The search for Dad led the children to a park near Li Corp, where Grandma Li had offered a large reward for information about her granddaughter. "Is Dad here? Is this the place?" Kwai Kwai asked. Kwai Kwai's resemblance to Li Song was undeniable, and the child soon caught the attention of an ill-intentioned man. "She's the granddaughter the Li family is looking for, right? We're in luck." The man grabbed Kwai Kwai's arm. "Come with me, child. I'll take you somewhere nice." "No, brother, help me. Brother, help me. Let go of my sister." Kuki shouted, trying to free his sister. Liu Qijin, who was leaving Li Corp for a quick lunch, saw the scene. Maternal instinct overcame discretion. "Let go of my sister. Xing, Kue. The man, startled, tried to run, but Liu Qijin reached him with the speed of lightning. "Who gave you the right to touch my child?" The chaos attracted the attention of Li Song, who was arriving at the park. "Mr. Li, she's yours." The man tried to justify himself. Li Song, seeing the scene, acted on instinct. "Get him out of here. Someone." Liu Qijin, with Kwai Kwai in her arms, was trembling. "Miss Liu, is the child okay? Do you want me to arrange for someone to take them to the hospital?" Li Song asked, his voice full of concern. "Mr. Li, thank you very much," Liu Qijin replied, gratitude in her eyes. In the hospital, the doctor confirmed that Kwai Kwai was fine, just startled. "Mr. Li, what was it?" The doctor said KK is fine, just startled. "A day of rest and she'll be okay. Thank you for helping them today." "You're welcome." "Oh, right. Earlier, downstairs at the company, did you want to tell me something?" The conversation moved outside the room, where the tension between them was palpable. "Miss Liu, I recently found out I have a daughter." "That's great. Mr. Li's daughter must be very cute, right?" Li Song looked her in the eyes, the intensity of his gaze disarming her. "I thought you also have a daughter, so..." Could you take a look for me? What kind of room does a girl like? Maybe. Lu Qijin felt the weight of the lie. She was about to confess, but Grandma Li's arrival interrupted her. Mom, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. What's going on? Grandma Li, with her keen intuition, had done the paternity test. See, I told you this child can't be mine. Look. Li Song showed the result, relieved. But Grandma Li wasn't convinced. Goodbye, Grandma. How is this possible? I knew it. He even frowns just like you did when you were little. Bring my granddaughter back right now. The test had been forged, but Grandma Li was determined. The night at the Li family home was a whirlwind of emotions. Lu Qijin, reluctantly, accepted the dinner invitation. Miss Lu, I don't know if this food is to your liking. It's very tasty. Dad's food smells so good, Kwai Kwai said, the subtle manipulation in her words. Dinner was a success, and Grandma Li, charmed by Lu Qijin, invited her to stay the night. Hee. If you like it, just say so. From what I see, this Miss Lu is nice, trustworthy, and competent. Much better than that Song Cici. Besides, she likes Kwai Kwai so much. Kwai Kwai's room was a sanctuary of luxury and affection. Mommy, look, here's the room Dad prepared for me. These things were all prepared by Mr. Li. Yes. Lu Qijin noticed the plush rabbit, identical to the one she had given Kwai Kwai. Strange. How did Dad know I like this plush rabbit? The tension between Lu Qijin and Li Song was palpable. The attraction was undeniable, but the secret was a barrier. What a coincidence. Are you going to see Kue or Miss Lu? Grandma Li asked Li Song, a mischievous smile on her lips. Kid, I gave you the chance. From now on, it's up to you. Go for it. Get a wife and child all at once. The children's plan, however, was bolder. Kue. What are Mom and Dad doing? Mom is warming milk for Kue. Dad is taking a shower. Kue, make Mom go to the bathroom. Why? Silly Kue. It's always like this in the soap opera. When Mom and Dad get embarrassed, they get married. The rat in the bathroom plan was executed perfectly. Mommy, what is it, dear? There's a huge rat in the bathroom. It took the bunny. Lu Qijin, startled, ran to the bathroom, where Li Song was showering. Are you okay? I'm sorry, Oki said there were rats, so I... The embarrassment was mutual, but the spark had been ignited. Fate, with the help of the children, was bringing the two together. The next morning brought the tension of a restless night and the promise of a new confrontation. Lu Qijin, though exhausted, radiated an aura of confidence that irritated Song Qianqi. Miss Lu, didn't you rest well last night? Song Qianqi asked, irony dripping from her words. I'm fine, Lu Qijin replied, with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Breakfast was interrupted by Grandma Li, who, with her usual impulsiveness, invited Lu Qijin on a shopping trip with Li Song and Kwai Kwai. Song, weren't you going to take KK to buy new clothes today? How about inviting Miss Lu to come along? After all, a girl's eye for choosing clothes is much better than a man's. The shopping trip was a success, with Li Song spoiling Kwai Kwai and Lu Qijin, the complicity between them growing with each moment. Dad, Mom, I want that dress. You already have many dresses in that style at home. Please wrap this dress, Li Song said, generosity in his gestures. The scene did not go unnoticed by Song Qianqi, who, consumed by envy, decided to act. So, the profiles I hired helped well, don't you think? Now, everyone online is criticizing her. Song Qianqi's attack was swift and cruel. Fake news about Lu Qijin's personal life spread across the internet, tarnishing her reputation. Mr. R, do you know that Miss L has a messy personal life? They say online that she's dating several men at the same time. Were you fooled? The attack, however, only served to strengthen Lu Qijin's resolve. She knew the only way to silence Song Qianqi was with a display of power. The final confrontation took place at the Li family home, where Song Qianqi tried to humiliate Lu Qijin, claiming to have secured a meeting with the legendary Master Yun Yin, a doctor with miraculous abilities. I made every possible effort and finally managed to invite Master Yun Yin to treat your leg problem. He promised to come to the capital next year. Lu Qijin smiled, a smile Song Qianqi couldn't decipher. Mom, is Master Yun Yin hard to hire? Kuai might not know this. Master Yun Yin is a legend in medicine. Not even the leaders of countries can convince him. If it weren't for my family's influence, he wouldn't have accepted. Seriously. Lu Qijin, with the calm of someone who knows the truth, picked up the phone. You ungrateful person. How long has it been since you returned to the country and you're only contacting me now? Oh, Master, I was just busy with work. Master Yun Yin, the legendary doctor, was Lu Qijin's master. Wait, I'll be there in half an hour. Song Qianqi, incredulous, tried to argue. Do you think bringing a fake will fool us? Whether you believe it or not is up to you. It's not my problem. Madam, can you tell Master Yun Yin when your leg problem started? Master Yun Yin's arrival was a coup de grace for Song Qianqi. Master Yun Yin has arrived. Qijin. Back in the country for so long. I just remembered the master. Master, you're here. Song Qianqi, humiliated, tried to argue, but Grandma Li, impressed by Master Yun Yin's skill, expelled her. The mean aunt is finally gone. Master Yun Yin, thank you for your effort. It's no problem. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have left the retreat. Master Yun Yin cured Grandma Li's leg, and the Li family's gratitude for Lu Qijin was immense. Miss Lu, thanks to you. You are very kind. I only did what I should. Master Yun Yin, however, had other plans. Qijin. Li Song is a good guy. You really had a child in secret. No, Master, you misunderstood. It's not what you think. The Master has been through this. It's obvious. Stay together. Enjoy this relationship. Fate, with the help of Master Yun Yin, was bringing the two together. Lu Qijin's presence at Li Corp was a catalyst for change. Her designs were innovative, her leadership inspiring, and her aura of mystery attracted Li Song like a magnet. Song Qianqi's attack on the internet had failed, but the seed of doubt had been planted. Li Song, a businessman, couldn't ignore the rumors. Miss Lu, can we talk? Li Song's office was a sanctuary of power and elegance. The city view was stunning, but the tension between them was palpable. I know you're not just a designer, Lu Qijin. I know about Knights, yes. Lu Qijin felt the ground disappear beneath her feet. The secret she had guarded for so long was exposed. How do you know? I am Li Song, Lu Qijin. I know everything. I know about the past, about the betrayal, about the escape. Lu Qijin looked him in the eyes, the naked truth between them. And what are you going to do with this information? Nothing. I'm not your enemy, Lu Qijin. I am the father of your children. The revelation hit her like lightning. The man she had loved, the man she had fled, was the father of her children. How do you know? My mother's paternity test was fake, but I did my own. I know Kuai Kuai and Kuki are my children. The truth was a heavy burden, but also a liberation. I didn't want you to know. I wanted to protect them. I know. But now, Lu Qijin, you have to choose. Are you the boss of Knights, yes, or the mother of my children? I am both, Li Song. I am the boss of Knights, yes, and the mother of your children. And I won't give up either. Li Song smiled, a smile that made her tremble. I know. And that's why I love you, Lu Qijin. I love you for your strength, for your determination, for your passion. The kiss was a whirlwind of emotions, the culmination of 5 years of separation and secrets. I love you, Li Song. But I can't give up Knights, yes. I know. And I won't ask you to. I'll help you. I'll be your partner, your accomplice, your husband. The wedding was a discreet event, but the union of Lu Qijin and Li Song was an earthquake in the business world. The boss of Knights Yes and the president of the Li Group were now a couple, a force to be reckoned with. 2 years passed. Lu Qijin's life was a delicate balance between motherhood, the leadership of Knights Yes, and the partnership with Li Song. Kwai Kwai and Kuki were happy children, with a father and a mother who loved them unconditionally. Song Qianqi had been fired and was working at a small design firm, the humiliation still fresh in her memory. Grandma Li was the happiest grandmother in the world, spoiling her grandchildren and praising Lu Qijin to everyone she knew. Knights Yes continued to operate in the shadows, but now with the discreet support of the Li Group. Lu Qijin and Li Song were sitting on the balcony, watching the sunset. Don't you regret coming back, Lu Qijin? No. I don't regret anything. I have everything I ever wanted. My children, my husband, and my organization. The kiss was a seal of love and complicity. Life was a romance, and Lu Qijin was the protagonist. The revelation in Li Song's office was not a period, but a tense comma in a sentence that would extend indefinitely. Lu Qijin, now aware that her deepest secret was in the hands of the man who was the father of her children and her professional rival, felt strangely liberated and, at the same time, more vulnerable than ever. Li Song, in turn, watched her with a new intensity. The mask of arrogance had fallen, revealing a complex man, torn between the responsibility of his empire and the undeniable attraction to that woman with a double life. He no longer saw her just as the talented designer who threatened his projects, nor as the mysterious mother of his children. He saw her as a force of nature, a woman who had built an empire in the shadows and who now refused to bow. The kiss had been a mistake, a lapse of control that both tried to ignore, but which hung in the air like an unfulfilled promise. You can't just kiss me and expect me to forget, Li Song, she said, her voice low and husky, as she pulled away. I don't expect you to forget, Lu Qijin. I expect you to remember, he replied, his voice deep and seductive. From that day on, the dynamic between them changed. Business meetings became a game of intellectual seduction, where every argument was a caress and every disagreement, a flirtation. Lu Qijin used her intelligence and insight to challenge him, and Li Song, instead of getting annoyed, was amused by her resistance. Li Song's office became the stage for their secret encounters. There, among piles of documents and the stunning city view, they discussed business strategies, shared secrets of Knights Yes, and occasionally kissed with the urgency of those with little time. Grandma Li, with her matriarch's intuition, noticed the change. Kid, I gave you the chance. From now on, it's up to you. Go for it. Get a wife and child all at once. The family pressure and mutual attraction were a cauldron of emotions that Lu Qijin tried to control. She knew Li Song was the right man, but the fear of losing her independence and identity prevented her from fully surrendering. I am not a woman to be domesticated, Li Song. I am the boss of Knights Yes. I have an empire to protect. And I am the president of the Li Group. I have an empire to build. Together, Lu Qijin, we can have both. We can have everything. The proposal was tempting, but Lu Qijin knew the path to happiness wouldn't be easy. The past still lingered over them, and the threat of Song Qianqi, though diminished, still existed. The wedding, in the end, was not an act of surrender, but a declaration of war. A war against the past, against expectations, and against all those who tried to separate them. The union of Lu Qijin and Li Song was an earthquake in the business world. The boss of Knights Yes and the president of the Li Group were now a couple, a force to be reckoned with. They were the dance of attraction and power, a couple that defied all the rules. Lu Qijin's life, now intertwined with Li Song's, did not become less complex. Only the rules of the game had changed. The merger of their worlds, the corporate brilliance of Li Corp and the strategic shadow of Knights Yes, demanded a constant dance of discretion and power. The price of truth was eternal vigilance. One night, while Li Song was on a business trip, Lu Qijin received an urgent report. One of the members of Knights Yes had been compromised, and the threat pointed directly to the Li Group. The old rival, Song Qianqi, although out of Li Corp, had allied herself with a long-time enemy of Knight's Yes, seeking revenge on a scale Liu Qijin had not foreseen. The confrontation was not physical, but a battle of intelligence and strategy. Liu Qijin, sitting in her office at Li Corp, orchestrated the defense, using the resources of her organization and the privileged knowledge she had of Li Song's empire. She was the boss, the designer, the mother, and the wife, all in one moment. Victory came at dawn, silent and complete. Song Qianqi and her ally were neutralized, not with violence, but with the exposure of their own illegalities. Knight's Yes justice was clean and surgical. Seeing the sun rise over the city, Liu Qijin felt a weight dissipate. She no longer needed to choose between her identities. She was the sum of all of them. The woman who had fled 5 years earlier in fear and pain had returned as a queen, ready to rule her 2 kingdoms. When Li Song returned, he found her on the balcony, drinking coffee, serenity on her face. "What happened?" he asked, sensing the change in the air. "Nothing you need to worry about," she replied, extending her hand to him. "I just solved a small business problem." He smiled, kissing her forehead. He knew that small business problem was the code for a high-risk Knight's Yes operation. He loved her for it. He loved her for being the woman who could wear a designer dress to a meeting and, hours later, coordinate a secret operation. Their romance was not a fairy tale, but a literary novel of power, passion, and shared secrets. They were proof that true love does not demand that one abandon who they are, but that one embraces the totality of the beloved, shadows and all.